So yeah, the news. Now hold on. Normally we could do a bit of weird world news, but Richard, well,
I've outsourced the news. I've bumped into a guy. He's like a news correspondent.
Excellent. So you met him in a nice restaurant, in a pub, in a club.
Well, no, not really. But I mean, he seemed to.
Where did you?
Well, you know where I go out, do my walks and walk around and stuff. Well, I happened to bump into this guy.
Excellent. Just a
a random meeting of the minds. You know.
Brilliant.
It was brilliant.
Where was this?
It was in town, in Exeter.
Okay.
And it was really good. We just had a really in-depth chat and stuff, and then I felt uncomfortable in my surroundings, so I left. Really, but we agreed for him to email me stories that.
What do you mean uncomfortable in your surroundings? You're alluding to where you actually were.
Well, I did bump into him in the alley by the bins behind the sex clinic.
That was just part of your walk, was it?
Well, yeah, because you cut through behind the sex clinic, have a quick look, and then carry on.
Have a quick look at what?
Just stuff.
People coming out of sex clinics, see if you recognise anyone, family members.
Well, no one comes out the back unless they've got a terrible disease.
That's why a lot of them are there. So
anyway, Raoul has been kind enough to.
Raoul, right?
Right, has been. That's his name, Raoul.
Yeah. Raoul.
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 I guess.
So. Okay, yeah. To be honest, you're wasting a lot of time just telling me his name over and over again. I've got his name.
Right. Well, I've got a few stories that he said. I trust he's got honest face.
He has an honest face.
Yeah.
Lurking behind the sex clinic. He has an honest... Is it a sex clinic or is it a sexual health clinic? Because I think they might be different. But
really?
Anyway, yeah. But
oh, no, they still keep the same stuff in their bins, I'll tell you that for a fact.
Okay, so what has Raoul... Well, we've become redundant in this feature, and Raoul is giving us the news. Go for it.
But he hasn't got a voice for radio.
Right, a friendly and honest, trustworthy face, but not the voice for radio. Does he have a speech impediment, is it?
No, you can barely understand what he says.
Oh, okay. So I suppose that is a kind of speech impediment, or is it a language impediment,
it's an accent impediment.
Right. Okay. Fair enough. Well, I can sympathise. I
don't even know if he can speak his own language very well.
Right. Okay. He's just bad verbally.
Well, he's got a lot of missing teeth.
Right. Well, let's not. He's probably listening. I would hope. I don't want to insult the guy. I've not even met him
as a rich man. I don't know if he could afford a radio.
Right. Okay. So hold on. He's given us the news.
Yeah, he's a correspondent who told me.
But he can't afford a... Okay, just tell me what...
I'm making assumptions on him.
Oh, fair enough. Right.
Anyway, he's given me a couple of news stories, and I thought we could run through them. Apparently, off a film set, so we've got 8 dying dwarves were decimated in a debilitating disaster in Dubai. The freak accident occurred during the filming of the motion picture entitled Big Tiny. I haven't heard of this. I like to keep abreast of my movies.
Is this news?
Apparently. The aforementioned sick midgets were stampeded. Oh my god! In a cattle crush on the way to the catering tent.
So, is midget a person of restricted height, dwarf, little people? They're all terms that people can call themselves.
I guess. So.
I tend to use their names instead of.
It's true. He says apparently the producers of the project were shell shocked. And they say, we're absolutely shell-shocked. It seems the small actors were confused and hungry and had mistaken the smell of beef for actual living cattle, which is the only explanation for walking 5 miles off set. Apparently, Warwick Davis, the last surviving midget actor, has expressed a deep regret at the loss of his friends.
Wow,
that
Graham,
should be actual news.
Can you try and find out if this is true? Because this is an awesome story. I mean,
it is actually true.
Really?
I've seen it. What's the guy's name?
Warwick Davis.
I know Warwick Davis. I know Warwick Davis is a real name, but is this really?